everybody. It's Saturday morning now, the 8th of August 2020, and there's only one place that I can open up the introduction to my Sunday review, which will be uploaded tomorrow, and that's here. Have a look, the number 6 bus that is on its way to Mearside, and that's its new stop over there. Yes, this road of Topping Street is now fully open. The number 6 will stop over there, and this other bus stop here, right outside Champs, will see the home of the number 3 and the number 4. Well, very good morning to everybody, and I want to say to everybody, thank you ever so much for viewing my videos. And also, this past week I have received wonderful help to produce this video for this week. Incredible help, as I've said. Shops, actual families, the businesses, the North Pier, and quite a lot more. I thank you all, one and all. I do hope you enjoy this video, so I'm going to start it off now, and I must, at the cost of repeating myself, thank everybody, because without everybody's help and viewers, this channel would not survive. So thank you very much indeed, and I'm starting the video now. Bye bye. Welcome everybody to a beautiful sunny start to this Monday, the 3rd of August. Now this weather today will enable us to do a little bit of travelling. We're going to visit various sites today. We start off at Topping Street. This is where those snagging areas will be attended to today. Also, I see that Wood Street is also due to be attended to today. Another layer of asphalt obviously going to be laid down Wood Street. Now I have moved across the road because all the barriers have been replaced here. This is slightly more serious than I reported in my video last week. It probably looks more serious than it is. As you can see, all the barriers up everywhere. At the moment, you cannot walk down Topping Street at all in this area, in the area of Churchill's and Champs. You cannot certainly get down Wood Street, which is in front of you. Interesting. I am completely blocked off. I've got to walk completely round the block now. Just give me a couple of minutes. Welcome back. Now this is the other end of Topping Street. I've walked round a circle, including Edward Street. Now I'm going to walk you down here. Now we've just seen one of the pieces of plant machinery. Now that's a planing machine. I've just been told that a part of this road here where we're walking down will have to be replaned. There's a lot of vehicles here. And these vehicles are from, I believe, the company that supply the asphalt, etc. There we are. One of the gang wants a cup of tea. There's a lot of vehicles here. As said, it looks serious. However, it will be completed by the evening. This is what I'm told. It's virtually, this part of the operation will have to be completed this side of this evening. We will return here well into the afternoon. We have lots of other places to visit. This is where all the companies will work when work starts to take down this Wilko store and to make the hotel. Now I'm just going to show you this. Robertson are the principal contractors here. And if you want to keep up to date with everything, you can follow Robertson on Twitter and YouTube. Just going to show you where we are. We're at the top of Queen Street. On the right hand side you will see the sign of the Flying Handbag. Just a quick visit here today to show you what's going on. We have just walked in a straight line from that Wilko store down Queen Street, and we are now looking at the build of Sherlock's. Please notice the lovely new actual bay window and all the marvellous new doors either side of it. I have received this morning wonderful news. The two lovely young men that are undertaking this renovation are tied up with their other gay bar, so they cannot attend here as they usually do. However, I can report that this property you're looking at right in front of you now has a marvellous new roof. A lot of problems solved here. To close up our visit to Sherlock's, I again have to use the first clip from here, but just to confirm that all is well here. The two gentlemen just cannot attend at the moment, but the roof has been done. The roof has been done. Tremendous progress with that being done. So that completes our visit today to Sherlock's. A visit to the Premier Inn on our way to catch a tram at the seafront. A most interesting visit this may well turn out to be, and I hope you enjoy it, to the Premier Inn. This is where it hopefully will be interesting for you. Now this is a view of the side elevation with the zoom in operation on this camcorder. Look, a clock on the apex here, and it fits in beautifully with the build of this Premier Inn. So that's what I wanted to show you, this new clock which blends in ever so well. On the promenade now, and I thought you might like to see a view of the North Pier and the Irish Sea on this lovely day of Monday. Here we are, just waiting for a tram now to take us to the South Shore. I have just left the tram and we are now in front of the build of the Easy Hotel. Regrettably, and it is regrettably, I have received news of what is happening here. The builders of this Easy Hotel have gone broke. We've heard this day after day. People losing their jobs, all on television, etc. So unfortunately it's happened here. The builders here have gone broke. This is what I'm told on my arrival here at the site of the Easy Hotel. We will go round the side and we can see this scaffolding company here. Now this scaffold work has got nothing to do with the build of the Easy Hotel. I'll just show you this sign. This work started today, the 3rd of August, and as you can see, some scaffold is all being placed. Well, that is for the property at the end of here. That's the property at the back of those houses there. Nothing to do with the Easy Hotel at all. So there we are. There's a visit to the grounds of the Easy Hotel and the scaffold work here. In front is where we have just left. And down there is the promenade. Now I'm just going to turn round nice and slowly and we will see a full-on view of Hearts. As you know, this has been sold. Now I'm just going to be very, very gentle if I can with the words and simply say nothing is happening here. Nothing whatsoever has happened. All the scaffold is up, but as said, nothing has happened and I'm leaving it like that. I'm just going to go to my left now and show you this. Here we will see a new sign for Whiteside's Family Amusements, and this again makes a fierce difference to the whole of this area. Whiteside's Family Amusements and their wonderful new sign. Well, this is my lucky morning today. Now that's where we've just come from. On the left there is Hearts, and across the road you see the Potter Inn. Now I'm just going to turn around and you're going to see in front a shop sign. It was very well known. Toys. It used to sell toys, collectible toys. Now, as I said, a little bit of luck for myself today. We have a new shop. Now this shop opened last week, so the sign has not arrived, but it is trading. It is a fishing tackle shop. Now this is very, very interesting indeed. This road needs all the help it can get, and this is a most interesting new shop to appear. It's brand new. Now we have an invite from the owner to walk around. I'm ever so pleased with this. I wish him well and also this road well as well. There's a cabinet here full of fishing reels. And here, there's some rods here. Oh, I'll just show you the name of the shop, what it's going to be. Welcome to the fishing cabin. Welcome to the fishing cabin. That's what it's going to be called when the sign arrives. And here are some of the rods. There's a carp fishing rod there. And there's one there, telescopic, 10 feet for £12. And there's another one here, virtually next door. This one is 12 feet and it's a remarkably interesting price of £14. And on the end we have a beach caster, 12 feet in length, £18. I'm just going to turn to my right now to show you. I think these must be called the nets where they keep the fish. I'm not a fisherman, so I will have to do my best here. There's all fishing nets here. And there's the actual tackle here. Prices of them seem to be £3 and £4. And here now we have a wall full of fishing tackle implements. And there's some seating here. Now out the back here, in the very near future, there's going to be a refrigerator which will stock all his bait. Well, I'm going to thank the owner very, very much for this, and I wish him all the best in the world, because this road needs him. This road needs something like this, and I wish him all the best, and I'm sure that everybody who watches this will as well. Thank you very much. Topping Street, 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and have a look. All that lovely new asphalt laid with the red chippings as well. I'm told the snagging areas that had to be attended to have been. Congratulations to all those involved. I'd just like to say that I believe that all the necessary work, as said, has been completed along this area of Topping Street. So a lovely day we've had to see all these areas of snagging all attended to. So I'm just going to carry on down to outside of Champs, and that will hopefully complete a most interesting day along Topping Street. Thank you all for staying with me all through this Monday. What you have seen so far in this video all happened on this Monday, the 3rd of August. What's this all about, Alfie? Yes, I'm in Alfie's hairdresser's shop. He has saved me as it's raining and I'm filming this from inside his shop through his window. Thank you very much, Alfie. The vehicle of A1 Streamline line markings parked in front of Jilly Bob's. That's where we are, Topping Street. And it is the morning after the day that all Topping Street Road snaggings were taken care of. It is 11 o'clock in the morning now, and A1 road markings just waiting for a break in this rain. It will stop fully, but that won't be until about 4 p.m. in the afternoon. But they will get little breaks, and I hope to get one or two of them.
Myself and the gang hope so. The A1 gang, they're getting fired up now. They're in the mood to actually do this now. They'll crack on now. And the first white curve. The weather controls so very much in this world that we live in. A job like this, and also my little hobby. When rain comes, everything goes up in the air. But we will both win, I'm sure of that today. More markings taking place here. I'm pleased with this clip, able to show you the asphalt actually being torched. Now, I'm going to call it a day now because it's still drizzling, and I can always come back tomorrow to show you the finished job. I've done my best. I hope you have enjoyed. Just a quick check. Oh yes, they're really fired up now. Now, I can assure you that the whole of this job, all the lines, the parking lines, and maybe a couple of bus stop signs, I'm not certain, this will all be guaranteed finished today. I can promise you that. So when I return Wednesday, if the weather's correct, I can simply show you the finished work. So I'm going to call it an actual day here now. Bye bye everybody, and thank you.
A very good morning to everybody. It is Wednesday now. As promised, we have a video now of Topping Street, the day after the line markings have taken place. I'd like to walk you down the area where all the lines were painted yesterday. It is about 11 o'clock in the morning now. Overnight there's been constant rain. However, there is an opportunity for myself now just to show you the finished work of the line people. A1 road markings.
What's he doing walking down the street?
It's alright, was late.
Oh,
It's alright.
you're making a
documentary on us, you see.
Oh, making a mover. Alright.
Now, this is superb. Look at this.
Colin can do whatever he wants.
Look at this. The bus stops. Lovely yellow and brown actual borders with the bus stop lettering in between. What a lovely job A1 markings have done here. And also the wonderful brand new actual bus stops themselves. These are all finished now. That's the first one. And a nice seating area this side of that bus stop. And continuing our little journey now down Topping Street, we will come to the next actual bus stop and shelter. There we are. Now these are very good looking shelters indeed. And we have arrived now outside Champs. The barriers are still up this area and side of Topping Street. So the weather has let me show you what happened yesterday, and I'd just like to mention what a very, very nice job, not also from A1 road markings. We must not forget all the contractors that worked on the road surface as well, and of course the pavement area, which I will cover later. Yes, in a couple of, it's very hard to say how long things take now, but in a short while this road will be open and you will see what a marvellous job has been done here. So that's our visit this morning of Topping Street, where all the work has taken place in a big way the last couple of days.
I thought you might like to see this, a view of the sea from the North Pier. Now, I'll tell you what's happened. Somebody's just come up to me and said, this channel is going to the dogs. Well, I'll do all my best to stop that, I really will. I do hope we're not going to go to the dogs.
Okay, so these are my 5 greyhounds. This was the first one we got. She's Ivy. She's a grand old lady, 11 years old. She was a very successful racer. This one is Freddy. He was also quite a good racer. He had quite a rough time of things. He was kept in a concrete cage. He found it quite tough. But he's a lovely lad. This is Mo. She has a Mohican on her back, which is why we call her Mo. She's a very high pedigree dog, a very expensive dog. She was a good racer. This one is Alby. He's a very big lad, is Alby. He didn't do very many races, but he won quite a lot of them. He's the latest one we got. We've had him about nearly a year now. And then this one is Tig. Tig wasn't a good racer. He runs like Scooby-Doo. He's terrible. He can't run at all. He only did about 4 races and they retired him. And he's 6 as well.
Thank you very, very much. That's all I
right.
can say. I'm thrilled with this.
That's
Thank
okay.
you awfully for what
Well, I'm
you've
glad
done.
that you're happy, yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. See ya. Bye.
This day, on Thursday the August the 6th, turned out a most interesting day for myself. I really hope you enjoy this. I'd like to thank the manageress of the pier, that's Martine, and also the resident organist. His name is Trevor. Thank you both for doing this next clip that everybody will see.
Music for copyright, so we'll take the music away. Okay, 29th of August, we shall be opening on the side of the North Pier, which will be renamed the Joe Longthorn MBE Theatre. We're opening a museum on the side of the theatre to commemorate Joe's career, and that's obviously the Joe Longthorn Mba Museum. Now there'll be all different memorabilia from over the years that he's collected, and obviously awards and things and pictures, and also the famous grand piano, which is going to be there in situ as well. So that's the 29th of August. Joe Longthorn Mba Museum will be opening from about 10 o'clock in the morning, I should imagine. So there we go. That'll be opening the 29th of August. Thank you.
There we are. These are the parents of the two young ladies that you're going to meet very, very soon. In fact, now.
Hi, I'm Holly. And I'm Melissa. And we're from Sheffield.
It is Thursday morning now. A really glorious day is expected, and it is a marvellous time to pay our visit to the build of the Premier Inn. And what a lovely sight it is this morning as well. Over half of the area of the rear of this build is now free of all scaffolding and the boarding. And now the white sandstone and facing bricks can now show themselves in their true glory. It really does make a very, very pleasing sight, and it is marvellous for the whole of this area of Blackpool. We now move down now further to over halfway where the boarding and scaffolding still remain. Oh, I think we can still catch, if we're lucky, the blue hoist coming down from above. This always makes a pleasing picture. So there we are. There's the blue hoist coming down from above to ground level. And now I can take you back just a short way to show you the area where, as said, the scaffolding and the boarding still remain. This is a view of this side elevation. Now, I have already covered this. I've already covered this week. However, as today is a full tour of this build, it is necessary for myself to show you it again. It focuses mainly on the introduction of this clock at the top of the build. I do hope you can see it. I have set the camcorder on its zoom function, and I do hope that you can see the introduction of this new clock, which fits in lovely with all the sandstone, brick and facing bricks themselves. I'll just go up again, and there we are, one new clock. We are now looking at the front of this build of the Premier Inn, and like the rear, only a very small area now still retains scaffolding and the boarding. All the rest of the front is clear of this. I have just noticed this across the road. Now this is new. This is a new access for all the contractors and to visit the site manager. Well, with this view of this lovely sandstone at the front of this build of the Premier Inn, this concludes our full tour today of this build.
The Sands Venue Resort Hotel, and the side closest to Blackpool Tower. Now this, I hope, this particular visit will be most interesting. The final acts and duties of phase 1 of this build. If I may continue with this introduction of a tour of this Sands Venue Resort Hotel, this is the rear of it. Now there will be some interesting news and pictures for you when we get round the front. I can promise you that. Now this, what you're about to see, although we are at the rear of the property, this is where the main entrance is. And there we are, revolving doors and a normal door if you do not like those. The main entrance with the wonderful canopy protecting it above.
How old are you, Isaac?
And please notice how everywhere is clear of plant machinery, etc. Just one remains. We travel down now the second side, which is closest to the amusement arcade. We usually enter from the other end. However, today it is necessary to enter from this end. Not 1 square inch remains without either black cladding or glass so far in this tour. And now, the highlight of this visit. We now approach the front of the build. And as you can see, this monster transporter has arrived. And on it are the final pieces of this enormous jigsaw of the Sands Venue Resort Hotel. And all of this contained on this monster impressive transporter. One of the best I have seen arrive at this build. It's a cracker. And here we are, the almost magical pieces of aluminium black cladding, and this is what we've been waiting for, the panels for here. I think it's just 8 panels and then the whole of this jigsaw completed. A very welcome sight on this day of the 6th of August 2020. Phase 1 completed. on the fixing of these panels. A view of that impressive transporter from across the road. And this will complete our visit today to the Sands Venue Resort Hotel. 2 events today along Topping Street. The cleaning and also here the final pieces of sandstone pavement all being laid. This will all be done today. Returning to the contractors who will wash every part of pavements either side and the road in this area of Topping Street. There's that vehicle there. That's a road sweeper and road cleaner all in one. Now somebody coming to take pictures here. Oh look, Jilly Bob's is having a rinse. I think they call that a rinse. Now, as said, the whole of the pavements and the roads will be hosed clean today, right the way down of Topping Street. And we can see that white vehicle move round so as it can help the contractors here with their duties. This completes our visit of Topping Street today and also the whole video of Thursday.
Our visit this morning on the Saturday is to the extension of the West Coast Rock Cafe, which is taking place, as everybody knows now, exactly next door on the ground floor. And here we are inside now, and the extension here this past week has been incredible. I'll just show you this, one of the many signs now on the walls. Isn't that nice? Now first of all, to show you what's happened, we're going to go into the area of the kitchen, and lots of electrical work has been taken place here this week. There's the doors to the service lift, and we see the first 2 new cooking appliances in this kitchen area here. We go into the bar itself, round our usual walk. The shelves now nearly empty of all Adam's effects. Coming round now. Now, what I'd like to show you next is the wonderful ceiling, which you will see all the tiles, virtually all the tiles, all in place here. Where they are not, it's just electrical work still taking place. And coming back, these nicely painted now doors, they receive 2 undercoats and a top coat. So 2 sets of doors here, the main doors and these 2 doors here. I quickly add, these are wheelchair friendly size. No matter what size your wheelchair is, you will easily get in these premises here. A view of this very impressive bar that Adam has made, and also to point out on the top the stainless steel bar itself has arrived. The stainless steel top you can see here, it still has its protective covering on. As you can see, Adam and the colleagues who work with him are still having to find somewhere for the tools, so the protective covering of this must be very impressive stainless steel bar top is still covered. I'd like you to see these here, all on the wall. There we are, Rock the Chalk. And a full-size television here. A very, very long mirror in front of you. And I'm going to take you around here to see some more wall effects. And of course, to my left, there is the offices of the toilets. This entrance here is for the cellar, and we're certainly not going down there. I think it's worthwhile to have another look at this very impressive ceiling with only a few ceiling tiles left. As said, they're still needed for a little bit of electrical work still to be done. Progress here rapid, and it's a lovely, lovely job. Now I'm going to thank everybody for myself who has made it possible to make this video this morning, and now I'm going to go home now and edit all of this. So thank you again everybody, and bye bye. Now on my way home, I thought you may like to see this view of the beach and the sea. Thank you ever so much for looking at this video. Now to close it down properly, this video, I will ask the services of a very nice young lady who I was able to video last Sunday. Now I've saved this, so I'm going to ask Emma now if she would do me a kindness and to completely close down this video. I'll just say bye-bye to everybody. I'm on my way home now, but I'm going to leave you in the hands of Emma. Bye-bye everybody, bye-bye.
My name is Emma and I skate in Blackpool.
going to